In baseball, in the 80s, you had Dave Winfield. Now, you could do the knowledge on this. You could look it up. Look up Dave Winfield for the Yankees. Look up Ricky Henderson for the Oakland A's. Look up Deion Sanders when he came for the Atlanta Braves and for the New York Yankees. And there was a few African-American players who were about their bread, and they were hella good. Man, Major League Baseball didn't want them to be the face of the sport because they was going to take the imagination of every child. And you're going to have white kids wanting to be like, you can have white kids having black idols. Then you're going to have black kids having vision. Then it's going to look like it's the black sport. In 1987, Jimmy the Greek was in an interview and he told the truth and he got blackballed from the sport for that forever. For those of you all who don't know who Jimmy the Greek is, Jimmy the Greek was the man. He was like a Stephen A. Smith back in the day, but he was real. He was just imagine if Stephen A. Smith was like a real nigga. That was Jimmy the Greek, but Jimmy the Greek was like the truth. And he said something, and he even had the complexion for the protection. But they blackballed him because he told the truth about how black people are going to take over if they ever get let into coaching, because they can take up all the spaces on the field, and then if you let him in coaching, that it'll be an entirely black sport. He might have mentioned ownership, but I'm not sure. So you got this thing hanging over sports that starts before they get to college, where it's a pipeline of admiration. And all of this, all the dreams that a kid has, none of it goes into black ownership. You break your back, you get your spleen taken out, knees replaced, everything. And that's not your money. Because once you stop playing, unless you figured something out, that check's not there no more. It's too many stories like that in sports. So when you take the resources away from an HBCU to take them to a white institution like Colorado, I hope the product of that, which right now is the wonderful young man, Travis Hunter, and the brilliant athlete, Shedeur Sanders, I just hope it doesn't turn into more white admiration where you replace your right to ownership with your admiration for their concessions. And this is for all black sports-related people. Let me say all non-white sports-related people. And this might even be a message that extends beyond sports, because I know this goes into the music industry. I know this goes into the hair and beauty industry. I know this goes into the fashion industry, but right now we're talking sports. So whenever I see somebody blossom beautifully out of a white, superior-minded institution, I want them to take all the flowers from that and be the rebel, the agent of change, to make that different than it was when they were there. And I know racism is a hard pill to swallow when it comes to sports because sports is so fun, but I'm going to cheer for it when we have black ownership that at least represents the black players on the field. I'll be a fan then. Until then, I'm looking at this spectacle like, what is it really? But anyway, shout out to you, Travis Hunter. Shine bright. Your shine from within is everything that the world needs, and is everything that you need. Watch the parasites. Deworm, my man. Deworm. Whatever that means to you, take it with you.